mothers crying. The change starts with us, but we gotta start trying. Open up your eye and see, put down the iron. There's a better path to the stars, ask the Mayans. Graveyards full of young kings, cause bullets flying. Ricocheting straight bullets, bodies just lying. People ain't helping, they just keep watching. Where the real warriors at, they got no options. They put their necks out just to save another life. It only takes an instant, you gotta do what you feel is right. Justice for Junior, that's what makes me wanna fight. It's good versus evil, we the people must unite. Guns on the ground, knives on the
Oh, okay, never mind.
Congratulations.
That's a world champion.
You actually did it. Holy crap, man. You shocked me. You shocked everybody.
That's a world champion.
So, first, allow me to be the first to say it will be a pleasure kicking your at Armageddon.
Well then.
But, until then, I would like to leave you with a welcoming gift. Welcome to AOA.
Non-violent, but you could get smacked. Devil on the shoulder, but dog on the back. Making sure we all on track. The good die young, he showed us that. Be bold, don't hold back. Put it out, let him hold that. Be you and own that. Don't pull the trigger, pull a bit of rage, cause you can do that if you stay safe. No jail bars, no caskets, just grace. Life in this sprint, it's a race. We got seeds to cultivate. Watch them grow, don't be good, be great. What if you change the world? What if you change? What if you change the world? What if you change? You can make a change. It only takes one time to justify your life. It's right here and now where you can shine your light. Put your guns on the floor, don't pick them up. Get your hands.
What is up? It's your boy J&W Boss in the building, and holy crap, I got NXTV's Gordon here at ringside.
Yes, welcome to the show, everyone. I'm glad to be here.
You're right here in Reno, Nevada, but let's fast forward a bit to Los Angeles, California, AOA Armageddon. We have Andrew Lance set to take on, well, Darren Tarleton. However, this match may potentially change, but nonetheless, Andrew Lance is locked in for a shot at the AOA World Championship.
And this took place back at Mission X when Andrew Lance won the Mission X Battle Royal. No one expected him to come out victorious, J&W.
No one expecting him to come out victorious, but the question is he going to go to Armageddon and become world champion, depending on who it is after Warzone? But also, this match was made official. Reaper,
yes,
one-on-one with, well, Demon, but he has a little bit of a name change, as he is now called Forsaken, and the stipulation also to be decided at Warzone.
Well, it's very interesting. It's like he's changed his completely different persona, and now he's going at Forsaken. What does that mean for Reaper?
Oh, Reaper obviously going to be in a lot of trouble come Armageddon. You better hope he wins that four-way match, the 4v4 match, I should add. That way he can get the stipulation that's more advantageous to him. But here comes the world.
He seems to have forsaken his old name, and yes, Darren Tarleton. I've become quite familiar with this young fella.
Absolutely, he showed up over there at NXTV on a couple of occasions. Last seen at the, well, last seen on an NXTV show at the Undeniable pay-per-view. But we all know he showed up at we all know he showed up at the Mission X pay-per-view. He had a incredible performance against Frost with an amazing counter to retain the world title. But then he brought in his X-Attack crew at the end to attack Andrew Lance. I don't get what's up with that. I mean, come on, man.
Yes. More things that took place at Mission X that we did not see coming. Absolutely. And I have to say that ever since Darren Tarleton has had this AOA championship, whether you like what he's done or not, he is definitely making people pay attention.
Oh, wait a second. Look at this. Here comes Destry. Whoa. It's going to roll in hot here. Hey,
I was not expecting this.
All champs getting rolled in on. Goodness. No. Before you say anything,
I want to be here for this. Before you say anything, I want to know why. Huh? Why did you... That's true. Listen. Why? Easy. The why behind it is pretty easy.
Well, then explain it.
Seeing as a blade, I can't really depend on my own brother to have my back 100%.
Wow.
Serious.
Okay.
I mean, look at you, man. Look at you. I'm not the only one that's thinking this. Fans are thinking this. And deep down inside, you know it. You're falling off, man. And plus, trying to talk to you is like talking to a brick wall. Because it's either your way or the highway.
It's the other way around. All right, cool.
Why did I bring extra tact in? It's pretty simple. First, they're my buddies. My pals. And my road dog. And my friends. Oh, wow, yeah. Some friends you got, man. Some friends you got. Listen, I've seen what y'all three did over in NBW. How do I know? Because I was there with you. I saw how y'all attacked the GM, and look what happened at the end of the night. Oh, he cost you your shot of the world. He cost you the world championship. The Darren that I know wouldn't have to rely on X attack to get the job done inside the ring. The Darren that I know wouldn't have to stoop to these low levels to make sure that A, he stays relevant, and B, he still keeps a hold of that world championship. Wait a second, wait a minute.
Tend to agree.
Relevancy? Is that where this thing is going? Relevancy? Dude, ever since, you know what? I ought to thank you. Let me tell you why. Because ever since you got injured, I just been on me.
Oh.
Ever since you got hurt, people have been wondering, what's Darren doing? Relevancy? Okay. Cool. Maybe after your match tonight against Austin Wallace, you'll actually look like you belong in a spot to be champion. You did well in the Ultimate Mission Battle Royal, and I'm proud of you for that. But please don't come out here trying to lecture me right now. No, I will. You've lost control, man. You've lost absolute control. And it's going to get to a point where even I'm not going to be able to help you. Who said I needed your help? You see, man, everything I've done over the past couple of months been because of me. Who won the Fatal 4-Way? No, let's take it back one. Who was the sole survivor for the team at World Collide? Me. Who was the first eliminated at World Collide? You.
Well, we got
Who won the Fatal 4-Way to be crowned #1 contender? Me. Who went to Dead on Arrival? Had 2 matches against Nate Shields and Monster, and who still walked out world champion? Me. Let's go a little bit forward. Then when VI kept trying to punish me and blah, 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 and all this extra crap for my out of controlness and whatever, who beat Johnny River? Me. Who beat Reaper? Me. And who successfully retained their AOA World Championship? That's right. Me. You
correct
so
on all
you can think
of
what
that.
you want. And this is not just a message to him. He and all of y'all can think what y'all want. But at the end of the day, I'm just a guy that put in seats. Well, I mean, let's see what you can do. Wow. Now wait a minute, man. It's not over yet. This is not over yet. You come back here, man. Darren, this is
No
not,
getting through to him, bro.
listen to me, man. It's not over yet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it is. I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. I said my reasoning. This conversation is over.
We just
Wait, Darren, dang it, man.
watched the brotherhood kind of
That's
implode.
sad to see.
Damn.
And it's as you said, JW Boss, as hard as it is to recognize and realize that what Darren is saying is true, I mean, it is absolutely true.
He's right. I mean, he's right, but I don't know. At the same
hard to
time,
swallow.
Dexter may be right too. Dexter may be right too. With Apollo Crews makes his way to the ring, gets set for tag team action. Him and Booker T is set to take on the Twisted Cycle. But I think it's hard because both guys got a point. Both guys got
You're right.
a reason.
Somewhere in Darren's twisted mind, you know, I want to believe that he wants to do, you know, the right things. But at the same time, I mean,
And
I
Twisted
tend
Mind
to
is also
work.
correct, no too. I don't know, it's crazy. And wait a second. Speaking of crazy,
Oh, my
speaking
goodness.
of Twisted, the Twisted Cycle making their way down to the ring, and Booker T hasn't even made his way down to the ring yet. Oh wait, there he is. Well, there he is.
well, Booker T seems to just be taking his merry time as
You probably
meanwhile
wanna
the
hurry up and get
disciples,
down there.
oh my,
Gosh.
nice double drop kick.
There we go. There we go.
That's 400 pounds of pressure just dropping a man.
Absolutely.
I don't think
Now
most
here
people
we-
realize that about a double drop kick, and now in comes Booker.
Oh my God. Yo, Booker T coming out like a house on fire. He better. Bentley's in his partner.
Yes, he
to get
is.
off to a good start. Okay, I think. That's elbow drop.
Well, he was tiptoeing a bit. It made me wonder a bit, but now we have an official tag team matchup underway as we have Apollo Crews starting things out here.
Yeah, true. And, Booker T and Apollo Crews, they have teamed on AOA before. They wasn't 100% successful, but I guess since it's the opening match, things are a little bit more calm, a little bit more controlled, sort of. This AOA, so that can change at any moment. But nonetheless, well, Gordon and I welcome you to another episode of All Out Action Wrestling. So if you feel so inclined at any point during the episode, feel free to click the like, comment, and subscribe, and also click the bell icon. That way you don't miss another AOA upload. But also, NXTV is back in the house. They had their most recent episode. Link will be down there in the description. Check that out at your leisure. Click the bell icon over there, too.
Well, thank you so much, J&W. You know, every time I watch an AOA episode and I see you formally introduce the guest, I always forget that we're just at the beginning because so much has already happened, it seems like.
Absolutely, dog. And of course, you know, why not introduce the guest? I mean, take time out of yourself to come here. You know, not really your home show, so you take time to come here. Why not? Why not? But,
Well, it's absolutely my pleasure. And my goodness, down goes the ref.
Down goes the ref, and then down goes Booker T. Let's see if, man. J3 was a part of the Ultimate Mission Battle Royal, part of Tier 2. Didn't do too bad, all things considered. But,
Well, he made it to the second tier.
Yeah. Well, he started out in Tier 2.
Well,
so, I mean,
he started in the second tier, to be
Yeah.
fair, that's true.
Yeah, true. But, you know, nonetheless, all things considered, for a tag team guy, he didn't do too bad in there. I mean, he did better than some people. Sean Wright, who got eliminated in like 0.5 seconds. Sean Wright, who got
Well,
eliminated.
yes, indeed. It's a tough situation being in a battle royal.
Especially
Of
one
course,
of that
you
caliber.
have to have your head on a swivel in that situation.
Right.
And then to survive and make it to the next tier, it's quite something. I've never seen anything like it in the history of professional wrestling.
Right. And Jay Morgan did it. Jay Morgan did it and made it out to the Final Four Tier 2. He started out in Tier 1 and made it out to the
Yes, he
Final
did.
Four Tier 2. And because of that,
And
since I brought up Jay Morgan,
yes,
perfect time to announce that our main event for the evening will be Jay Morgan one-on-one with A2J, where the winner
wow.
will get the chance to be #1 contender for the world title at Warzone, which is why I said the map between Darren and Lance may change here.
Absolutely, and there's a very near fall. Interesting situation we have here for our main event here tonight. with A2J meeting up against Jay Morgan. Now, my eyes particularly have never seen them, and correct me if I'm wrong, since the time that I've seen AOA, I haven't seen those two lock up, and I think that both of those two have a lot to offer here, and that is a huge, huge opportunity for both of them in that main event here tonight. I'm looking forward to it.
You're correct. They never have locked up before, but wait a second. Look at this. Apollo Crews and Booker T. Oh, my God. Great stuff. Booker T, the tag team veteran. I remember his time with Harlem Heat. And looking to bring Apollo Crews to that same level.
Let's see if he will be successful. Apollo Crews had a small stint in NXTV as well.
That's right. That's right.
He's been playing both sides of the fence.
Absolutely.
Not that anything is wrong with that.
That's right. Nothing wrong with that either. Nothing wrong with that. We're all partners there, but like that. Anyway, looking like Ace Stone sending JH3 sending Apollo Crews into the corner to make the tag to JH3. Drop toe hold. Oh, man, that's a good one. And we notice the absence of Carolyn Amber. That's interesting. Oh my God.
I have noticed that. And I'm a little worried because my head is sort of on a swivel, wondering if she may come lurking.
Yeah,
you know, she has me a bit unnerved, J&W Boss.
Yeah, not really. I've seen the
torture. She is not an average-sized woman.
No, she is not. I've seen the torture. But for maybe, I would explain it. But for those that don't know, gentlemen wrestling. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a second. Oh, man. Tiger powerbomb right there. Straight into the cover.
Shoulders down.
Booker T breaking it off.
Great save by Booker T.
Booker T, though. Hold on. I guess we'll get that in a minute. There's a lot going on right now. Hold on.
Enziguri right to the face of JH3. He caught him flushed at Apollo Crews, and now look at this maneuver.
Ooh, we got him
look
up.
Look at the strength there, but here comes Ace Stone. Wasn't able to connect, and Apollo Crews drops his partner down.
Oh, wait a second. Now we got
him. Now Ace Stone now.
Yep. Pop up.
Oh. What a maneuver. He just knocked Apollo Crews stiff.
Yeah. Knocked him clean still.
Oh, once again, the referee needs to get control here.
He called that move the twisting intentions right there. Now, wait a second. What does it? Oh, man, what a nice knee right there.
Beautiful knee, rolls into the pin, but right in front of Booker T. And look at Ace Stone.
Yeah, true that. I mean, these two guys, for a young team, they know the dang gun thing. Be honest with you.
Yes, they are.
Now look at that.
Watch out for the twisted disciples.
Absolutely. There we go. Roll through. Oh, straight kicking the side of the head here.
Beautiful maneuver. Looks like he's not finished.
He's taking both of them on. Good grief. I mean, JH3 for a relatively small dude, he's getting it. Ooh.
Knee right into the face. And down goes Crews.
They busted Apollo Crews open. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's setting setting Ace Stone up. The broken will.
Oh.
And apparently, wait, what? Okay.
What
the combination of those two knees is called brain dead. So that jumping knee by JH3 followed by the broken will is called brain dead. Gotcha. That will definitely, that's a fitting name for that move.
Apollo Crews did very well for himself. He did good, as we can see here in the highlights.
Right.
But he also took a tremendous amount of damage. There was a nice knee right to the side of the head.
Yep.
And then Ace Stone didn't catch him that time. There's a better angle of it.
Ready.
And it looks like Crews didn't even know he was back there, but he paid for it. There it is. And what's the name of that move, J&W Boss?
Well, the name of this move right here, that's Twisted Intention, that suplex net breaker. And then they made sure Apollo Crews was
very impressed.
Combination of two knees, and got a reason to be. With the Zach, we're doing the dang on thing tonight. We're picking up a good victory. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Absolutely smasher.
Indeed, and pretty sure that without question, they're probably going to be in line for the tag team championships at some point as we move on. As Destry, who's making his way down to the ring right now.
Talk about a young gentleman that has a lot on his mind, J&W Boss.
Absolutely. I mean, we just saw what happened with him and his brother. I mean, Good grief. I mean, that's a lot to have on your mind mentally. And he came up short in the Ultimate Mission Battle Royal, too.
Yes, I mean, DESTAITAALTON, and it's been rumored, even on the XTV circuit, about, DESTAITAALTON seeming to not be as strong as he was when he had the championship. He has seemed to fall in that category, which many former champions seem to.
Right. There have been champions in AOA that have fell into that category. We've seen examples of superstars and XTV falling in that category, like Johnny Money until recently. For instance.
Well, I wasn't going to mention any names.
I'm sorry,
oh
but
my goodness, that's between you and him.
Let's look at somebody for recent examples.
Oh my goodness.
Some may say the same about Johnny Rivers after losing the AOA United States Championship. So there you go. I got names on both sides of the fence. There we go.
Well, here's an interesting flip side of that coin. Talking about champions, here's a champion, a unlikely champion who has had that championship ever since the day that it was presented here in AOA. I'm talking about Austin Wallace.
Yes.
You have to admit that at least, James.
He's held this championship since its inception and been running like a ever since. I'm trying to be professional.
Ready.
I got to get there. I'm trying my best to be professional as I can. We're talking about this blonde-headed dirtbag, but whatever.
Wow.
This time's coming. This time's coming. Promise you that. Matchup
we shall see, and it's been there's the bell, and it's been situations where I thought that his time was done. I mean, we saw him meet up against Chaos, and he seemed to be able to worm his way through that with the championship somehow.
He wormed his way out of several situations, which is the only problem I have with him. Again, I think this dude can go in the ring. I really do. But it's his attitude, his overall attitude, his overall demeanor that just gets under my skin.
Point taken. As Destry here, also a longtime member along with Austin Wallace of the AOA roster, two veterans.
Oh, man.
And I believe that, you can consider this one of those leveraging contests as, these two men are leveraging towards championship gold. Although Austin Wallace has the All-Star Championship, I'm pretty sure he would love a shot at the AOA Championship.
Absolutely, and I'm pretty sure, if Dexter wins this match, I could probably put him in a slot for the All-Star Championship right there. So there you go. Wallace is kind of currently without number one contender, so a win against Austin Wallace would definitely, put somebody in contention. Well, makes sense.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. And who knows, he could probably prove his brother wrong, too. What he was saying about him.
Well, you have to think that that's in the back of the mind of Destry. As look at this, he's distracted, and Wallace
front
toying with Destry before he just slapped him in the back of the head, and now follows it up. And here's more of the athleticism, but he couldn't call
Just denied. Just absolutely denied. Destry with that loose-ass press. And, of course, Tyson Young always out there, always, the difference maker. Oh, man.
Yes, he is.
Hasn't really been too effective in that regard, because Destry is still beating the brakes off of Wallace there.
Oh, my goodness. What a maneuver there.
Oh, wait a second.
Austin Wallace is giving up a lot of size here.
Oh, wait a second. Yo, what the big man just...
Oh, my gosh.
Ooh, that was about to be a bad day in the neck of the woods. Okay. Ooh.
Well, that was a bad day in the neck of the woods of Destry. Very great form, but he did not connect. And now look at this. He may be trying it again a little bit closer this time.
What?
This time an elbow.
Yeah, sometimes, man, you got to keep it simple.
Nicely done. Well, just as effective.
Yeah, true that.
I would actually recommend, not recommend a man that size jumping off the top. And now look at this.
And now, of course, Tyson Young yet again.
Destry distracted again.
I don't blame him. He keeps getting up on the apron and things of that nature. But also, if you're Destry, you got to keep your focus on somebody like Austin Wallace inside the ring. Again, he's smart, he's conniving and all that. But I'm willing to admit the guy can go in the ring. But right now, kind of getting put to work here.
Destry has to know that.
Definitely. Looking for a drop kick again, denied. Look at it. Whoa, nice. Good stuff. That's spine buster. That's spine buster. We have to admit when he does good things. So get spine buster right there.
And look at this. Here comes Wallace. Back elbow into the chin. Off the second rope here.
Oh. Good form.
And now going to do a little bit of showing off.
You in the ring with a
crowd.
former
He's
world
very proud of
champion. That's
himself.
all I'm going to say.
Well, that's a good point also.
It's falling off. You can't deny that part. Oh, man.
Oh. And that's a way to slow a man down.
Yo, he is
Ripping into the leg.
Wow.
Oh. Power move after power move.
That's what he got to do.
DESTAITAALTON here.
Oh. Again, Tyson
the
Young with a
third
distraction. Yo, Rev.
Yes.
You know, you can eject this guy. You know that, right? I mean, I'm just saying.
I would imagine that could be coming soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Referee being very lenient here.
You're quite lenient. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm trying to keep my composure. Trying to call this match straight down the middle.
Well, you're doing a good job.
Thank you very much.
My goodness.
Having someone like you here, it makes it a little bit easier. I got to guess. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, man. Kick right to the head.
And now, look at Wallace. All that maneuvering has caught up to him, and I just now saw a little bit of heavy breathing there, I'll say.
A little bit of wind about
Here
thinking about
comes
the
Destry running power slam.
God.
Or power bomb, rather.
Oh, power bomb,
no.
probably knocked the wind out of him. No, that'll do it too. And wait a second, now Tyson Young getting on up on the apron.
Tyson Young knows
got
that.
a pin.
He's on the apron trying to
He got the.
untie
he was
that
distracting the ref.
turnbuckle.
This son of a gun.
distracting the ref this time.
Oh, well, I think that should reach the point of I'm thinking this crap. Okay.
He has had it.
Yep, yep. Cradle, package, power driver.
Oh.
All Wallace could do was look on.
Oh my goodness! Look at the whiplash effect
Whoa,
in the
wait
neck.
a second.
And here comes Wallace.
Roll on.
Oh my goodness!
You bet. No way.
He's locked in. Oh, a near fall. And I didn't even think that Wallace can believe it.
I
As
can't.
Tyson Young
Wait.
staggering to his feet here.
They finally back up over there. And getting outside the ring.
He better
Wait a
watch
minute.
it because Destry
Wait
is
a
angry
second. I
at this
think the
point.
ref's throwing
And
him out.
Finally, he's been thrown out. Now here comes Wallace bouncing off the rope. Oh my gosh!
Oh my God. Tyson
He
getting
must have
thrown
been
out.
lost 11 or 12 feet into the air before that spear. 2 and 3.
Nice.
DESTAITAALTON wins.
Nice. Tyson got
What
thrown
a
out.
victory.
Wallace got thrown up in the air. That
Oh
was
my
just
gosh.
great. That was just
Well, I'm sure that makes you happy.
absolutely. That was just great. That's your picking up a win. That's your doing a good job picking up a win. And like I said, I could probably put him in a contention, at least for the All-Star Championship. I might drop my bad, but I could definitely put him in contention for the All-Star Championship at some point. Why do my mic keep slouching over? Anyway, whatever. We're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it ride. Destry doing what he had to do, picking up a win.
Oh my goodness, what a ride this has been here tonight in Reno. And now, that's why Carolyn Amber didn't come out earlier. Here she is.
I was kind of confused about the music at first. I'm like, wait, didn't we just switch the cycles out here? Well, yeah, we did. And this is Carolyn. Obviously, we're not really dressed to compete. I mean, well, anyway, don't really have a women's division, so I can see that. But
That's right.
I'm
What
wondering
could she be doing on the way out here? You know, I rarely, if ever, hear any words come out of Carolyn Amber's mouth. And unfortunately, over on NXTV, Miss Wilcox does all the talking.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, she does. I don't know why is she with her now. You have any reason behind that? Any reason?
Well, I think that contractual obligations may be a factor.
Okay. I mean,
Perhaps.
yeah, it did say the door was always open, so I mean, okay. Well, maybe she didn't want to show up, I don't know. Absolute carnage. That's all us as a part of the Twisted Disciple
want to cause.
And I think they've been successful.
JH3 was unsuccessful at the Ultimate Mission Battle Royal, but that's okay. I was unsuccessful against Tasha Vandana, but guess what? I'm still standing. Where is she?
Wow, that's a good point to me.
My presence. I asserted my dominance over her during that match to the point where she packed her bag and left town.
I won't go that far.
Once again waiting
Boy, you know more than I
for
do.
another unfortunate victim. But I realized me being an AOA, it's a good thing. No. Not a good thing for me, because I get bored not having anyone to dismantle, which is why I wrestle over in NXTV. But I'm saying it's a good thing for my opposition, because if there was anyone at all willing to stand in front of me, they would soon fade.
Oh!
Speaking of
Wait.
fade,
What the heck happened to
the
the
lights
light?
have gone dark here.
They're going dark in there.
Don't freak
Wait, look at the crowd! Whoa!
Los Angeles! Holy crap!
Oh
where's
my
she been?
gosh!
Well, I know the answer to
The
that,
hands
but
on my arm are standing right now.
she is back here in AOA. Welcome back. The last AOA Women's Champion. Why is the referee in the back?
Good grief.
Dominance? You seriously want to stand here and talk about dominance? Well, fun fact, I was dominant before you even showed up.
Right?
So if anyone could put you down, it would be me. Because I'll tell you this, I don't know if you remember, but I was the last AOA Women's Champion. Because no one was able to stop me. Everyone that stepped in front of me went down. But that's not just here in AOA. I even went to the World Collide pay-per-view and picked up a win. And I've even been getting wins over in XTV. And you still haven't picked up a win in AOA. So I'm sorry, but you're the last person that could be talking about dominance. Now what?
Oh my gosh!
Now what? Oh my God. Yo.
I know that music from anywhere.
Absolutely. And listen to this place.
They are on their feet here, J&W Boss.
Absolutely, man. Nina's back in the building. What the heck is going on here?
We are sharing a moment right now.
Big time.
I gotta say, it feels great to be back.
Oh, really?
I was here in the arena. I was here and I was in the back, you know, because first off, let me just say I'm proud of all the women superstars in AOR, because I've been watching them. You know, I've been watching them. I've showed up to even a couple of shows. I've showed up before and I've talked to them, and they're doing a great job. And ladies, keep your head up, big time. But that's not why I came out here. Carolyn, you haven't even really been there for a cup of coffee, and the last time people saw you, you were getting beat down by Tasha Vandana. And in fact, You just said it yourself.
I was there on commentary.
So, you can't be talking about dominant because you lost. Yes, you came close to winning the XTV Women's Championship in a tournament, but, you know, you still lost. And Angelina, last time I checked, didn't you have to just about kill yourself in order to beat me in a TLC match for your women's championship?
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Right. You hit me with a swinging net breaker on the outside of the ring. Sent us crashing through 2 tables.
Hey, you with me for that?
Remember that? If you don't, here, check this out real quick.
Let's everybody get a look at this. Better see this moment again.
Oh my gosh.
But still insane to watch. That's the height of what in the world? Okay, the video feed froze there. I don't know what's going on there, but okay.
Yeah, so you can't really say anything about dominance either.
What happened there, but okay.
Hey, fun fact, I'm still standing. The only reason you're still standing is because Angelina's weak. I question that part. But if you say the only reason I'm still standing because she's weak, then what you gonna do then?
Ooh.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do everything in my power to break you in half.
Well.
Oh, really? You want to break me in half? Well, let's do it right now then. Come on, let's go. Let's do it
right,
right
wait a
now.
second.
To see this.
Let's get it on. Let's go. Let's go.
Carolyn and
Wait a
Lita.
minute, wait a minute,
Oh.
wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Ladies, we can solve this in a different way. But first, Lita, Angelina, welcome back to AOA.
Absolutely.
Now, here's what we can do. Since all of y'all want to sit here and talk about dominance, I think I have a way we can solve that. And I will admit, Angelina had the point. Carolyn, you did lose your match. That's undeniable. And Lita, yes, while Angelina had to just about kill you to retain her AOA Women's Championship, that still means you lost the match. So Angelina kind of had a leg up on both of y'all. But this is what we can do. How about tonight, Lita, you go one-on-one with Carolyn.
Yes. Down.
And the winner of that match can move on to AOA Warzone to face Angelina
Okay. I like that.
for the newly redesigned, reinstated AOA Women's Championship.
Well, I'll be.
Wow.
I think that's a good way we can solve all of this. So, ladies, good luck.
I'm down for that.
Interesting proposition there, J&W Boss. And I am all for that as well. I am absolutely looking forward to Lita and Carolyn right here tonight.
Lita versus Carolyn. The winner faces Angelina. Most likely since no one beat her for the women's championship. But anyways, Lita versus winner of those two faces Angelina for the newly reinstated AOA Women's Championship. Sounds like a dope idea to me. Anyways.
And right now, we have more action about to take place. A very confident-looking Sean Wright makes his way to the ring.
I mean, you kind of have to come out here looking confident after what happened at Mission X. You got eliminated in like 0.5 seconds. Like, seriously, that was like the quickest elimination. The other quickest elimination is his opponent, AJ Styles, who got eliminated, Boston Kazarian, pretty early on. So, quickest elimination from Tier 3 versus quickest elimination from Tier 1. Let's see how they do against each other. Are they going to beat each other in quick fashion? I don't think so, but hey.
Well, I would suggest that this would come down to bragging rights.
Yeah.
Neither one of these two men want to lose to the other.
Yep. Neither men want to lose to the other, and They also kind of want to earn a little bit of credit back to their names. Again, they both kind of got humiliated. And AJ Styles, he lost 2 pay-per-views in a row, so we definitely want to get the ball rolling here.
Well, it's a tough hill to climb. It only comes once a year, AOA Mission X. And if you haven't seen it, you might want to go back and check out the archives here on the J&W Boss channel. Because it was quite something. It actually took place live on a Friday night, and hopefully we get to see Warzone live.
Definitely.
Fans, if you haven't seen a live AOA show, you have no idea what you're missing.
Absolutely, and I will say this. Good news, speaking of AOA pay-per-views going forward, yes, all AOA pay-per-views will be live going forward. And of course, dates and time and all that stuff will be revealed, whenever the moment is there. Which means AOA biggest pay-per-view of the year, AOA Armageddon, will even be live. So, whew, that's going to be something. But nonetheless, so is this match. Okay.
Yes, let's deal with what's right in front of us and not get too far ahead. Sean Wright versus AJ Styles. 2 different tiers, both eliminated very early. But, for my money,
that's pretty familiar.
Well, yes, it is. But I was going to say that for my money, it's not something that one should hang their head about. Look at this. AJ Styles, beautiful Hurricane Rana off the top post. I mean, because once again, in that type of situation, fists and kicks are just coming at you from each and every direction.
Good point.
Not to make excuses for these men.
Right. But yeah, you got a point.
It's a great opportunity.
You got a point, though.
Well, Z-Ice has made AOA a land of opportunity. And that's why, look, we even see he's reinstated the Women's Championship. I didn't think that we would see that, and it's only been a few months since the title was abolished.
Yeah, that's a good point. It was. It's crazy to think that with AOR being a thing now, with the Ultimate Mission Battle Royal, and the people that got in the world title shot as of late, yeah, AOA has really been the land of opportunity.
It absolutely has.
Right. Oh,
so much so that girls from NXTV have made their way back, and next week on NXTV, Angelina Spears will be making her debut.
Keep your eyes over there. Keep your eyes over there. Yeah. Now, wait a second. Check this out. Oh man. Oh, good God, what a close line. Good stuff by Sean. But yeah, definitely keep your eyes over there. I mean, over here at AOA, we do allow, superstars to travel between different brands, different shows. You never know who can show up. But anyway.
Well, she has a very, very unique situation. She's one of the very few who travels around to different brands.
Oh, man. That's true. She was on XTV and NXTV. Well, there you go. Now, Sean is killing it here. Check this out.
Sean is in control. Look at this now.
Man.
Oh, nice swinging DDT coming off the middle rope. That's quite the distance that he got there.
Impressive. 2. Oh.
Only 2 count.
2 count indeed.
He just got to pull it through this one. Now he just tries to dump him out again.
Sean was there to catch himself on the apron this time, but I think. What in the world?
Oh my goodness, on the apron. Just drops the back. And look at Anderson over there. He's beside himself.
Anderson beside himself. I don't get why. I mean, AJ Styles is in control here. So, I don't know. Maybe
beside himself with joy, I mean.
Yeah, good point. AJ Styles just chucking
like
Sean right all over.
Store just then.
Yeah, true. AJ Styles tossing Sean from mid to Timbuktu. Damn.
Oh my goodness.
Really
some devastating blows he's taken.
Yeah, true that. Really use the apron and the ring post and the weapon.
It's legal.
And the step. Oh. Good grief. How many? Which way are you going to toss this guy?
Well, that's one way to get back into this matchup.
Ain't true.
He was taking a bit of a beating by White right just a moment ago, and now Styles picking back up here.
They're going to try to pick up where he left off here. Really wearing down the rib. Probably definitely effective strategy for if you're going to use that style clash later on during the match here. But again, for now, trying to go for a German and gets countered.
Very nicely done. Bounces off the rope.
Oh,
and
Lord.
just eats the drop kick. Great form by AJ Styles.
Absolutely kind of H there, if you know what I'm saying. But anyways.
Oh, my.
Oh. We're going to get the chair out the ring. Knee drop. Oh, nope, denied. Gonna go for a knee drop there,
Great
Sean.
competition we're seeing here.
Absolutely. Now, Sean looking to get
One
something going here.
upsmanship. Yes, he is. Look at this. Oh, nice neck breaker.
Saw me that combo before. Now Anderson providing the distraction as big man Gallows standing there looking intimidating. But at least Styles wasn't back up on his feet, so Styles couldn't. Wow, okay. Good respect though by Sean. Nightmare on Lee. Ooh, nope. Counter. Styles looking to follow up here.
Look at this. Into the buckle. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, and look at this. Just bounce back like nothing happened.
Boy, about to back like a boomerang. But anyway, if you don't know what that song is, it's all good.
Oh, well, I'm probably not as hip as you, JW. Now look at this. Coming off the second rope.
Here we go. Oh.
Oh. Elbow right into the face.
Man. And there we go. Try to go for it again. Try to go for Nightmare Unleash again. That flipping power driver they does, but that's not really going to work out there. And it is going to work out for Styles with the Hurricane Rana. Too sweet. Too sweet if he gets the win too, but anyways.
Back and forth. Styles back on top.
In
my opinion, anybody's ball game.
Oh,
my gosh.
Sean, whoa, what you doing, dog?
That was a nasty fall. And now this could just be the beginning of the end. As wisely.
Oh, beautiful springboard. That may be
Here
it.
we are.
Two. Get
What
it.
tenacity being shown here.
All right, it's a tough summer going, all things considered. Everything coming back from injury. He's been doing well for himself. Hasn't really lost a step, honestly. At least by now.
He has to. He has to if he wants to climb that chart and make himself #1 contender for any championship.
Point.
That's why all these stars are here in the world of AOA. They want to make names for themselves.
Absolutely.
And this is how you do it, by having matches just like this.
All right, kind of feeling good about himself, showing off a little bit here. Oh!
Oh!
Probably shouldn't have did that. Staring each other down. Fouled again with a kick to the hamstring. Oshigaroshi! Denied, no. That was
hesitation by AJ Styles cost him. Got the reversal there.
He lined him
now
up.
look at this, it's Sean Wright.
Got the distance. Got the distance. Silent super kick. Split him open.
Oh my gosh.
Straight into the cover. 2. And whoa, what the?
Oh.
How in the world?
2 and 9/8. 8/9 rather.
Absolutely.
He hit the mat just that time. I believe it was 9/8.
I thought it was. Hey, I don't blame it. It's not like he hit the mat for 3, but Styles having the wherewithal to kick out there.
Oh.
Ooh. Now what? Now Sean. Now Sean's in trouble. Wait a second. I think Styles setting him up. Phenomenal. Forearm. Yes.
Oh, beautiful camera work.
Beautiful camera
And
work.
look at
and
this.
Is he going to get him the victory, though? 2.
And wow. I absolutely thought that was it.
Yeah, Sean tells someone got his own right. I mean, no pun intended there. I promise you I didn't.
I caught that.
At least somebody did.
The knife edge chops.
Here we go.
Look at this.
And then back into
Against the ropes. Oh.
Wow. Stop there. Swinging these.
Styles head smash off the canvas after that spine buster, and then Sean Wright drives his head into the ground with a swinging DDT. We have a slugfest. These guys matching each other move for move.
They're really trying to get the Irish whip stuff going, but just to the back of the leg by Sean. Nice forearm. Coming to the corner, but now Sean walking over there. I'm surprised.
He slowed down.
Yeah. Probably just due to the duration and stuff of this match here.
That has to be it. And look at this. Even finding it hard to follow up with AJ when AJ Styles is raised right in front of him. Now that's a nice super kick. He didn't get it all. Let's see if he can finish him health here.
One, Silent Dream is going to get it.
Two, and wow. Both of these two men have been beaten as much as they can take. And it was Sean Wright who pulled out the victory here.
And you can tell they were both kind of drained during the end of the match. There were moments when they were kind of just standing there trying to catch their breath, trying to catch a breather. And, hey man, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep pushing yourself through. And Sean did that enough.
You have to
pick up the win right there. Fucking grab.
He found that very small opening that AJ left.
Like I said, it was a perfect case of didn't connect all of it, but caught enough to do some damage. And fortunately, in this case for Sean, he did enough damage to put AJ Styles out and fight AJ's best effort there.
Very impressive that he kicked out of that.
Right.
Look at this. Oh! AJ took quite a bit of damage.
All right, but nonetheless, while the ref checking on a bloody battered AJ Styles, Sean can at least say, hey, I won. I was eliminated in 5 seconds, but it's all good. I'm sorry, we're going to keep messing with Sean. I'm going to keep messing with Sean.
He's redeemed himself.
Yeah.
He's not looking like a loser right about now, and Gallows and Anderson are not happy about it.
I don't blame him, but nonetheless, Sean doing everything he needed to do to pick up the victory. But it's time to move on. Sean Wright doing
the last time, I was going to say, J&W, that the last time I was here, this woman was in action, and we saw a small clip of her in a matchup, and it was absolutely stellar.
That TLC match. You were here. You were here for that, man. That TLC match,
yes, I was
off the chain. Sorry for the production issues
one of
with
the
video.
best matches of the year.
Absolutely. Definitely got to go down match of the year, Kansas. And Angelina's also been doing well outside. I mean, they actually showed up on the episode of XTV on Twitch, picking up a huge victory over Bailey. And Gordon, you heard Gordon say she's going to be making her NXTV debut, so definitely keep your eyes over there. You know what I mean? But anyway.
Very interesting situation with Angelina as the lights go out. And it's unfortunate that people continue to mention Carolyn Amber's losses. I'm on the side that says, you know, she's won a whole lot more than she's lost.
Yeah.
I think that people are looking at more of her recent stuff, and they're not wrong for doing that, because her match at Undeniable against Tasha Van Dana
that was the biggest stage she's been
important.
on. That was the biggest stage she was on, at least up that point in time, so I can see why people look at it. But let's look back at that tournament real quick. Lita did mention it herself, but kind of glossed over it. I mean, yeah, she came close to winning, but the thing was, she was dominating everybody on the way there.
She was.
Like,
she was.
seriously. And even during the match itself, the final itself.
Her whole journey into XTV, and during the interim here, while there was no women's division here in AOA, she has been completely steamrolling. And she did run into a bit of a roadblock with Tasha Van Dana, but at the same time, now that the women's division has been reinstated here at AOA, we're going to see exactly what she's going to do.
Absolutely, and of course, keep in mind, you never know who the actually going to call up from AOR. That too. You never know who the heck the actually going to call up from AOR too. So, you'd be surprised. But anyways, now all 3 members of the Twisted Cycle are out here. Of course, A-Stone and JH3 victorious earlier tonight in tag team action. These 3, they walk a different way of life than I guess the rest of us. But hey,
I would imagine so. And here we are.
Drum.
The first time. Oh my! There's a spear by Lita. The first time that Carolyn Amber has wrestled in a AOA ring.
Absolutely.
Am I right about that?
You are correct. This is the first time she wrestled here in the AOA ring. And Lita, last time we saw her wrestle in the AOA ring was all the way back on episode 28, right before World Collide, actually, crazy enough.
Oh my. Approximately 6 months ago, according to YouTube.
Yeah, true. Now we look at Lita. We're backing her up.
Well, that's probably for her own good.
Probably.
And look at this. She's not going to listen.
Whoa.
And right into JH3, I think that was.
That was. Absolutely
Down he goes.
JH3. Oh my gosh. I think Carolyn obviously not happy about that. They're like family, yo. So I mean,
that has to hurt. He has to be ringing right now from that shot.
Absolutely. JH3 probably feeling that. Probably might want to get a little nail tail somewhere else. At least.
Speaking of ringing, look at Lita taking this torture by Carolyn.
Oh, yeah. Wow, absolutely. You know, Lita got some hard. We'll give her that. I wonder how much is she going to be able to take from Carolyn. That's the main question there.
Well, we know that Lita can take quite a substantial amount of damage from, the matchup that she had here last time. And I don't think that she showed that type of tenacity before, or just for my own money, just my own opinion. Not to take anything away from Lita, but right now, she's going to have to show more of that because Carolyn is extremely dominant right now.
Bigger than she outweighs Lita out. Obviously got Lita beat in the height department when Angelina is about Lita's size, about her size. So I guess I see if Lita kind of really got to use her quickness there. She's doing just that. Good job with the arm drag.
Although when it comes to Angelina, I think you're dealing with a whole different animal because it's not the size. And, a woman would not be wise to think that just by looking at Angelina's size that she's going to be able to, get in her head because it's all about the mind games with Angelina.
Whoa!
And that's what I'm talking about. Lita misjudging her dive just then.
Yep. Jumped in now. She's got to pay
to
for
the
it.
outside, and look at the power here.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, this is out here on the floor. This is not a... that wasn't pretty. That was not pretty at all.
Oh my, look at the follow-up. Sort of driving the knee. Look at how she just leaves the knee into the neck.
Absolutely.
Just for a split second before she gets up, using Lita's space to help herself up.
Gorgon is like she's trying
driving her into the middle.
Gorgon is like she's trying to drive the air out of her lungs there with that stuff, I promise you.
Absolutely hard to watch.
Indeed, but man,
she is a twisted disciple.
Nothing about these three are pretty. Let's see it. Oh, wow. Nothing that these three do are pretty. Where Carolyn say absolute carnage. That's all they want to cause. And if Carolyn's able to win this thing tonight, then what's the second about a clean sweep? But wait a second. Look at Lita trying to choke her out here.
That's a great strategy, but she's inside the ropes. Referee has to get a closer look at this.
I mean, we got a good camera angle of it, but yeah, all the rough call mainly matters here. Nice roll through.
That was very nice. Very agile for a woman her size as Carolyn Amber.
Yeah, but it kind of got stuck to Lita there now. I mean, you got a woman her size rolling back on top of that. No, man. That can't feel good. Can't feel good.
Absolutely not.
Close on right there.
Into the buckle.
Indeed. Carolyn really trying to keep the ball rolling here, working on the lower back of Angelina or Lita. Sorry, my bad. I'm thinking about Lita. I'm thinking about Angelina for a minute, but my bad. Speaking of Angelina,
looking like it's going to be Angelina. Look at these combinations by Carolyn.
Oh, catching us up in the
now
rope.
She puts on the brakes,
but following right back up. Speaking of
letting
Angelina, real quick. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Speaking of Angelina, breathe. I wonder what Truth's thinking of watching this. I just thought about that. I wonder what Truth's thinking watching this.
Well,
and his girl back and everything.
I imagine he might be quite excited.
Yeah, more ways than one.
Oh my!
It's all good. It's all good. True, we love you.
They're going to have to change the rating for this show.
I think we're already in the process of slowly doing that. But anyway.
Oh, my goodness. And now, nice neck breaker.
Under the top. Oh, that was a reverse trick of fate, if I believe. But going up top, let's see what we can do from here. Here we go. Oh!
Oh!
They drop right to the neck. Here's the cover.
What's the leg?
Lita was
It's almost like a reflex the way Carolyn kicked out.
True.
She was pancaked.
Yeah, he was flattened. Absolutely flattened. Now Lita trying to get the ball rolling once again in this matchup here. She's doing a pretty good job at it, all things considered.
She seems to have bounced back here as she sits Carolyn on the top rope.
Oh, man.
What's Lita thinking? Perhaps Hurricanrana. Oh, no.
No.
Superplex.
No. Oh, no. Yo, wait a
that
second.
woman? I did not think so. And now look at this. Carolyn putting on the brakes. Shoves Lita down, and look at this. She stands on the top. Oh!
Man.
My gosh.
Huge splash. 2.
What?
Wow.
Great balance by Carolyn, diving on top of Lita and almost got a 3 count.
I mean, from my understanding, seeing what she's done in NXTV and NXTV.
Oh.
She had not really gone to the top rope there, has she? I mean,
that's my first time seeing that. It was quite impressive. That doesn't seem like her game.
Usually, but she was kind of put in that position by Lita, looking to finish her off.
She was.
And
I said she was, and that was a great way of sort of countering that. Speaking of counters, now look at this. Lita finds herself back on top.
Looking off to the side, looking to the outside. Wait a second. It's third time, seriously. The third time about to be a charm?
She's antsy. Look at this.
Third time about to be a
Getting
charm,
up ahead of
baby.
steam.
Oh
my gosh.
I gotta agree with this crowd. This match has been great, yo.
Yes, it has. Look at Carolyn being driven right into that guardrail. That completely knocked the wind out of her, and she's knocked flat.
It knocked flat indeed. And third time with a charm for the suicide dive. On the part of Lita.
Going up again.
Here we go.
Lita Salt.
Lita Salt, whatever you call it. Nonetheless, Lita Salt looking to end this over going 2.
Could this be it? Oh my gosh. How in the world did Carolyn kick out of that?
I got no idea. Lita got to stay on
top. She had the wind knocked out of her just a moment ago by Lita when she dove through the ropes with that suicide dive, and then the Lita Salt for good measure, and she still comes after Lita.
Oh. That's the thing about AOA. I mean, we've seen, people pull out some of the most incredible things here. As far as toughness and endurance. Oh.
And I just want to mention here, J&W, I mean, when you say toughness and endurance, it makes me think about the 2 men involved in tonight's main event. I'm talking about Jay Morgan and A2J. That ought to be a classic.
2 guys that can take a licking and keep on ticking. That is going to be something else, bro. I promise you. That's going to be off the chain. In fact, I think coming up next, I think we're all going to be hearing from Jay Morgan. If I'm being told correctly. So, anyways, let's see. Let's keep the focus here. Oh, man. Beautiful Hurricanrana.
Beautifully executed. She only got the 1 count.
Okay. Interesting.
And perhaps Carolyn is recharging here. And Lita does not want to do that. She wants to do what she's doing here. Oh, my. And that's staying on her by any means necessary. Lita will not be denied here tonight. Oh, my gosh.
Well, if Lita wins this thing, she gets to go to Warzone and get a rematch against Angelina. And this time beat her for the Women's Championship. Because she has beaten Angelina in a non-title match. And haven't really been able to beat her whenever all the chips are down, if that makes sense.
That's a very interesting point. And with that in mind, you have to wonder what Angelina thinks. Oh! as Lita just driven through the barricade. Carolyn Amber not caring about herself or anybody else.
Now, do you ever think she would? What were you saying before that?
Absolutely
what were you saying
not.
Before that?
Well, I was just wondering, if I were Angelina, and knowing that Lita does have that victory over me, and watching this matchup, seeing what these women are willing to put themselves through to become the next women's champion, what is she thinking right now?
I mean,
right now, Carolyn,
probably the
she's just
case.
destroying everything on her path.
And it's probably the case that the devil you do, the devil you know versus the devil you don't know. She knows Lita, been in the ring with Lita on several occasions before. And in the back of her mind, she may want the match against Lita, but who knows? She may actually want to. Now what?
Oh, no.
Yo, she need a.
If Lita does not reverse this.
Oh! God.
And unfortunately, Lita finds herself in the same situation as when I was last here.
Yep.
Put through a table.
Yep. Here comes the irony in that. But I think this
what
time...
are the odds? And this is usually the finish right here, J&W Boss.
Oh, yeah. I think this is it. Oh, Lita's out there. I promise.
Talk about having all the air driven out of you. 1, 2, 3, and it is over. And Carolyn Amber has a laugh.
Come on now. Come on now.
That says a lot. After all she went through, able to crack a smile and point and laugh at Lita. Maybe the queen of mind games, Angelina Spears, might want to think twice before she underestimates the newcomer in Carolyn Amber.
He brought Lita again. It did. This is the case of what Lita was saying earlier. Angelina had to just about kill her to win. And Carolyn just about to do the same. I mean, look. Threw on the barricade. Destroying the announce table.
Right.
Grief.
That's just how tough Lita is.
Nonetheless.
She brings it each and every time.
Well, tonight is my chance. Tonight is the night where I get to finally go out there and do everything I can. Because this is the biggest moment of my career. Now, yes, I've had a shot at the AOA World Championship before. On the very beginning. I had a shot at the AOA World Championship before. But I didn't capitalize on it. But tonight, I'm going to do just that. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to beat A2J. And then I'm going to go to AOA Warzone and beat Darren with that AOA World Championship. So I hope y'all ready. Because my time is now. Everybody, bring it on.
Well,
oh my.
Confident word from Jay Morgan.
How confident is that?
Definitely.
Everybody bring it on.
I mean, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Congratulations.
Speaking of everybody bringing it on, this man right here went through everybody at the Ultimate Mission Battle Royal, Andrew Lance.
The star of AOR, well now star of AOA. He is officially on the AOA roster, and honestly, given the stipulations involved with that match, how could he not? But Andrew Lance is here making his AOA debut, and apparently, he has an interesting opponent for him. It wouldn't give me a lot of information, but all we just said is a former world champion. He didn't specify, so may not be AOA. Could be AOA, but you know, the guys have all these connections. I mean, heck, we got connections with NXTV. That's why you're sitting there with me. But
right,
you have all these connections, so I'm curious, what world champion is he referring to? And from what league? From what league?
Well, I love surprises, and we're about to find out in just a moment. And I'm sure that Lance is not worried about any surprises as well.
Yeah. As the lights go out, is it Dexter? It sounds locker room. Well, wait a second. I know this guy. This is Adrian Oxley. He was a former world champion of a league which is no longer in existence called Velocity. He broke his neck. He had a crazy comeback story. Broke his neck. It came back about 2 weeks later. So
Wow.
I'm very curious to see how he does in AOA. Now, granted, his world championship reign wasn't all that to be desired, like lost in the first defense, but nonetheless, he does qualify, former world champion. You don't win that belt by being stupid. So let's see how this goes. Wow.
Very true, and a very intense entrance.
Yeah.
Before we get underway here, Adrian Oxley is it?
Yep, Adrian Oxley. I was bringing this in intensity. I guess welcome to AOA, Adrian Oxley, and welcome to AOA, Andrew Lance. This should be interesting. Yeah, very interesting.
Very interesting. So we have Andrew Lance. Now I suggest that since he won the Ultimate Mission Battle Royal, that he's officially a AOA talent now.
Absolutely, yes he is. As the match gets underway, and so is Oxley for that matter. He's also a official AOA talent. So 2 official AOA talents get to go at it here. Oh man, Lance is doing pretty well. I guess they're trying to see how Lance does against high caliber opponents. So I guess his Mission X performer can also test that as well. But I guess we get to see what this guy can do one-on-one.
Well, you have to understand, J&W Boss, that, for many fans, this is their first time, if they hadn't seen Mission X, this is their first time perhaps seeing both of these gentlemen, since here in the AOA world is where it matters, in the World of Universe mode, and oh my goodness, that was a beautiful move, and Oxley even able to land on his feet.
Talk about impressive right there.
But this is where it counts. A lot of people get their name right here in AOA.
True that. A lot of people get their name here in AOA, and for Oxley, his lead, the Velocity lead ended about 2 or so years ago. So maybe there's probably a little bit of ring rust on the part of Oxley. From my understanding, he wasn't really in any other leagues, any other promotions afterwards. And yeah, this is people's first time watching Lance, assuming that they didn't watch Mission X, and assuming that they didn't watch AOR. God, what a close one by Oxley.
It's a relatively new show. People have maybe not have adjusted to it just yet, but if you have not watched AOR, you are also missing extremely great contests. If you love what you've seen here tonight, you will love AOR. Trust me.
The compliment, Clark. Appreciate it. Thank you. But look at Lance there. Oh wait, that's counted by Oxley. Oh, standing Steve Fire or Destinito, whatever that's called. I ain't a professor at this. I ain't Mike Canale this speed. Oh my God, what a spear! Solid.
Very nice spear.
Oh, spear by Oxley to Lance. Let's see what Oxley's able to do. Finisher known as the Razor's Cut, if I'm correct. So let's see if he busts it out here. And I recognize the move, but he's trying to. It's been a while since I've seen this guy, so a little bit rough.
Well, there's a bit of the ring rust right there that you were talking about, J&W.
Through that. Whoa, what the? Oh,
completely missed Andrew Lance, and now that was a nice redeemable quality right there.
Yep.
Hooks the leg, and only got a 2 count.
Almost got a win there. Oh, dropping the knee. And it's hard for us to really say a whole lot because, Andrew Lance is new to a lot of people. And so is Oxley completely new to the world of AOA. Oh, my God. Let's go. Hip up by Lance, though. Here we go. Starting to fire off. Starting to see off here. Ducks under. Oh, nice
Oh,
counter.
nice maneuver.
Good stuff.
Wise enough to follow it up with the pin, but he was too close to the ropes.
Right.
I mean, that's a tough situation to measure how close one would land to the ropes. He
Yeah.
just sort of went for what he knew, did Oxley, and came up short because of the rope break. And now we have Lance back on top of things,
In control yet
holding
again.
Oxley to his feet.
Oh, man.
Oh,
That spear, though.
faked him out and then hit the spear.
That's tough.
Look at that, looks away. That was nicely done. I think that this guy has a different type of style, unlike anything I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
He's very unpredictable.
Oh, man, definitely does have a very unpredictable style, and it's been relatively effective so far. Is it going to get him a win? And at least not yet. As Lance staying alive and actually getting a little bit frustrated here.
Lance needs to win this matchup because, you know, as it stands right now, he'll be meeting up against Darren for the heavyweight championship at Armageddon.
Oh.
As look at this, Oxley coming off the top rope, connecting with the elbow.
Right? Whoa, man.
Lance needs to pick up the momentum going into that matchup, but right now,
Oh, my God.
Oxley trying to make his name with a win over Andrew Lance, hooks the leg, 2, and oh, we almost had another fall.
That was very, that was good stuff there. Nice series of moves on the part of Oxley. And, yeah, at the moment, yeah, he is facing down. Oh, my God, what a nice cutter. Nice cutter by Lance. Straight into the cover. 2. And,
Once again, another near fall.
Oxley staying alive. So many near fall in this matchup. And what I'm saying, yeah, he is facing, at least he's locked in that he's facing Darren at the moment. But who knows, depending on, you know, what happened at Warzone, that may change. That may change, but either way, Lance will face whoever the world champion is at AOA Armageddon. Oh, man, nice spear yet again. That spear really been working out for Oxley so far. Really has.
It's been quite effective. He's been able to catch every bit of it every time he hits Andrew Lance, and now nip the referee just then.
Yeah, looks like the referee's all right. He'll shake it off. I mean, they seem to always do. Oh!
Oh! Missed the frog splash. Lance looking to capitalize. Nice stiff punch.
Right to the midsection.
3-hit combo. Oh, a nice belly to back.
Good job on the belly to back suplex there. As Lance is he had a AOR World Championship opportunity waiting on him. He did, but yeah, can't really cash in on that because, you know, he lost or he won the battle royal. I mean, hey, whatever. It's all good. It's all good.
Well, one door closes and another door opens, as they say.
Yeah, true that. Working on Lance there. Working on Oxley here. I don't know why the heck I said he was working on himself. My bad. Working on Oxley. Nice elbow.
He looks to be trying to slow down and dictate the pace of this matchup. Oxley coming in like, you know, a full head of steam.
Ooh.
And wants to have this at a very fast pace here. As look at this now. The cover.
Again with the near fall. And yeah, it seems like Lance is trying to do that, trying to slow this match down a bit. Oh, man. That's combination by Oxley and Lance. I believe he got cut open there. Yeah, he did. Oh, my goodness. The height that he was trying to get on that. Got it.
Oh, and now look at this. Drops Oxley on his face. Trying to return the favor from him being cut open there. And look at this. Wisely pulls him away.
I was just about to say that. Straight into the cover, though. This is going to be it. And he is.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Finally pulls it out.
Wow.
J&W, in your opinion, do you see Andrew Lance as a future AOA champion?
With enough time, with enough stage.
He only has a couple months.
I'll say this. Do I see him beating Darren at this point? I honestly got to say no. Because I think Darren at the moment, got way too much experience over him. And Darren is in a whole different mindset. He's in a whole different ballpark.
You're right.
So I do not see Lance beating Darren at this stage. If he's able to catch Darren off guard, maybe. But do I see him as a world champion one day? yes, I don't think he's going to beat Darren or whoever the champ is. Armageddon. But, in the meantime, we're about to answer the question of who gets to face Darren at Warzone. So it will be A2J that take on Jay Morgan.
Ah, yes. The matchup that we've been waiting for here. Main event time. A2J. And this guy is a human highlight reel.
Absolutely. He was in a fatal four-way back in the Mission X review, unsuccessful in winning the United States Championship, or regaining the United States Championship. If he would have did that, he would have been a three-time U.S. champion, but wasn't able to get the job done. And with that being said, congratulations to Max Wolf, the guy who did win the fatal four-way.
Yes, the first ever AOA dual champion, if I'm correct.
Correct. Currently holding the MBW Opportunistic Championship and the AOA United States Championship. So holding two belts from two different leagues at the same time. And the only person to hold two belts in AOA at the same time would be Monster, but it was with a blinking, he missed the title run and tag team title run while he was still AOA World Champion. But here comes Jay Morgan. Wait a second, hold on. Yeah, cut to the back real quick. Cut to the back. Ducking dudes. Wait a second.
Oh my!
That's Trish. Trish.
I was thinking about Trish. I didn't mention her, but look at this. She is in the building.
This is attacking heck out of Lita. What the?
Oh, this is not right.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Lita was just in a match just a moment ago. Oh my gosh. Come on,
What the heck
Trish.
was that about? I mean, Morgan obviously wasn't paying attention to it. Don't blame him because he got bigger fish to fry, but what the heck was that about?
Morgan has to focus on this matchup, but Trish Stratus. Now, what does that say about Trish then? How does she find herself in this? Now that AOA championship has been reinstated, you have to think that any woman who was ever involved in AOA sees that as an opportunity, and they're looking at AOA as the place to be.
I mean, Trish was a former AOA Women's Champion, and Angelina was the one that actually beat her for the championship. So, I mean, yeah, that's a good question. I guess we'll find that out next week. But right now, this match is getting started here with A2J and Jay Morgan. And if you guys watched it to this point, thank you. If you guys watched it to this point, thank you. And again, if you haven't already, feel free to click like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell icon on this and Next TV World channel. That way you don't miss another upload. But anyway.
Well, we have some great chain wrestling taking place in the center of the ring. As A2J backs Morgan into the ropes, bounces off and nipped him with a super kick there.
I think he did more than just
right in the eye.
I think he did more than just dip. I think he freaking blasted him with that super kick. But anyway,
Jay Morgan went down like so.
Yeah, he did. Oh man, drop kick by
smashed him with a drop kick.
He absolutely did. And now the nice vertical suplex. And yeah, this is a huge moment for Jay Morgan here because, to be quite honest, people been sleeping on this dude. Like, you cannot lie. People really been sleeping on Jay Morgan over the past couple of months. Oh.
Well, I mean, now you have to be honest with it, J&W. Jay Morgan has not really given people a reason to necessarily buzz. You and I both know how great he is in the ring, but we also know that, you know, with such a stacked roster, you have to go above and beyond. You have to do more than extra to really stand out, and that's what Jay Morgan's going to have to do, and here's a great platform in this main event against A2J to do just that.
Exactly. I was just bringing up the fact, and I was actually just about to ask you a question, which is why I brought that up. So, Morgan, yeah, he's been being slipped on it by all means. Good gosh, what a nice move by A2J. But, you know, he's been slept on by people. So, seeing his performance at the Ultimate Mission Battle Royal, and depending on how he does in this match tonight, do you think people will have a reason to kind of get behind Morgan at this point?
Only if he's able to keep up that momentum. You can't just win one or two matches and think that the people are going to get behind you. You have to consistently come out here week after week and wow the crowd before you can get that opportunity for a championship. And when you do, because we know that Jay Morgan can wow the crowd, his problem has been scoring the big victory when it matters. That's what we have to see from Jay Morgan.
Nights like this.
Yes, and even with A2J, I think that, we know what he can do. I think that he's so close to the top, but he needs just that same thing. I believe that both of these two gentlemen are very evenly matched here. Z Ice knows exactly what he's doing by putting these two in the main event. As we have a pinfall here, or a pin situation. Two.
Wow.
And look at Jay Morgan. You can see how bad he wants to win this matchup. Losing his cool a little bit. Yelling at the ref, and now...
Oh, wait a second. Cashing out already.
Oh.
Cashing out by Morgan. And not following up with the pin.
He's going to take a little bit of time to brag.
Get a little pep
and
in
he wants to do more damage.
Ball in. Elbow. Now go for the pin. I think he'd have messed himself up. And he did.
Kick to the lower back. A2J seems to have eaten that kick. And now he's back in this thing with punches. Wearing down Jay Morgan.
What in the world?
He's taking us to the outside of the ring. Oh, my.
Oh, wait a second. Oh!
Oh, my gosh. Bring the EMTs out here. That is a nasty cut over the left eye of Jay Morgan. And now look at this.
Y'all busted up there.
2.
No.
Morgan is in trouble at this point.
He's
losing a lot of blood very fast.
He is. He got busted open on impact with that one. Goodness.
And watch A2J as he just bounces around.
Oh my God.
Right hands.
You see the stiffness of this though? Look at this.
I see those 3 stiff right hands, but look at A2J just bounce right back up. And now comes with a right haymaker of his own, building up a head of steam here.
He's railing on the outside. Jay Morgan's supportive girlfriend. Looking on, he probably comes a little bit concerned. Well, I can breathe a little bit easier as Morgan's back in control here.
And she likes what she sees as A2J now staggering around. Jay Morgan is not capitalizing, and that's not wise here.
I think he is.
He can't allow A2J to have that type of breathing room.
That's a good point, but hey, at least this time, capitalizing on it.
This time.
Paid off. Yeah, good point. Good point. He got lucky this time. What the heck was the ref doing? What the heck was the ref doing? Yeah, I can see Morgan losing his cool a little bit there. Why the ref was just stammering around for a bit? Well, you got the pin. Count the pin, ref. Come on. There we go.
Morgan swinging wildly. Ducked under by A2J. And gets smashed in the face.
That's something you call with a cold breaker. Gonna go for the pin here.
Oh.
Yeah, but the big up move right up to Jay here. A2J going up top.
What is this? I'm not a fan of these athletes wasting time, and especially if you're not going to finish the move, because that allows the other gentleman to sort of gain control. Yeah, and I'm a fan of both of these two.
Yeah, we've been seeing a bit of that. I think A2J was waiting on Morgan to get up to his feet. He could have did something there. And the 2 following moves that he hit didn't even really connect. So, come on, dog. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? I know it's a lot of pressure. Trust me, we know. But
that's very true. And you have to think that that's a factor that's going in. It's the nerves, and plus both of these men, both knowing how decorated the other is. Now look at this, the combinations by A2J and a nice finish with the clothesline.
And let's see if this thing can turn around here. There we go. That's the type of stuff that we're talking about. Following up, doing what you got to do. And, oh my God. Yo.
And Jay Morgan was barely able to hit that with the blood in his eye. That was a great maneuver. Complete instincts, just landing that kick. Sort of just throwing himself at A2J. And there you see the fatigue starting to work itself in here on Jay Morgan. He has to slow down.
Well, he does have a game plan. He is working on the legs and the knee of A2J, probably to prevent him from flying around the ring like a human top, but, you know, whatever. Back elbow. Full elbow again. And Jay Morgan is doing the one thing that we were talking about these fellas not doing, and that following up. Oh,
my goodness. And watch out there, really.
Watch out. Watch out out there.
That was inadvertent there. Oh! And there's the receipt by Jay Morgan. And you can say that was a bit of a distraction. You know, you saw Jay Morgan standing back and watching that interaction just then, and he saw that opportunity, and you can't blame him for coming in and smashing A2J right in the face, biding his time. And now we have a fight breaking out here.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a fight breaking out, and A2J, what are you doing, son? I mean, well, granted, he did throw him over the crowd. You can't really win this match. Well, you could win this match by counter, but taking the fight to the crowd wouldn't really be the wisest move in the world. Look at that sequence, though. Good stuff.
And Jay Morgan finishing off with a clothesline. Straight to the back.
Here comes
A2J with the DDT.
Impressive.
Run the middle of the ring.
Trying to put him away with this here. That may be it. 2. Wow.
I myself am a bit concerned with the cadence of the referee's count.
Really? I know.
I think it's a bit slow.
I can understand that. You may have to have a point. I wonder why the heck he was
Well, he's being yelled at by both of these two gentlemen. I can't be the only one saying this.
Hey, speed it up. And there was one point where we were just standing there while something was going on. Come on. We need to figure this out. Whoever, you know, doing the stuff with the referee, we need to figure that out. We need to figure this out. Come on now. Especially if it's a huge match like this. We can't be doing stuff like that. That's a different time for a different day. These two guys are still getting it here. Not letting what the referee does affect them. They're doing anything they can to make sure that their hand get ready to victory.
Oh! Morgan, it has to be struggle as the blood runs down his face and into his eyes. That has to make it hard to see. I don't think that A2J is bleeding as badly from what I can see here.
Definitely is going to be harder to see on the part of Morgan. As you saw, he was groggy earlier, and now the fatigue is setting in here. I think that's the part where both guys need to kind of slow it down just slightly. I'm not saying take your foot off the gas 100%, but you going at 80 miles per hour, bring it back to maybe 75, 70. I'm just saying. But A2J never really been the type of dude to let up, and we're seeing that right here.
I was thinking the exact same thing. That's his style. That being A2J, it's just completely go, go, go. As there's a nice Pele kick. And now let's see, is he thinking about wrapping up Jay Morgan? He has him right where he would want him.
He does.
Down and prone, or was Jay Morgan playing possum now?
I think Jay Morgan, we've seen Morgan before have that burst of energy. And I think he's definitely bringing it here. And I think this is the moment where he does just that. And now Morgan standing around here. This has been a great match between these two. But I think they're plotting a bit too much. My personal opinion. I'm not an in-ring competitor, but wait a second.
Oh man, watch out now. As they see that wound has opened up a little bit more. Oh! What impact by A2J, dropping all that weight onto Jay Morgan.
Absolutely. Both of you guys are bleeding pretty badly here.
It's gotten bad, and I was going to make a comment about what you just said a moment ago. You know, it's now at this point of the matchup, and you have to think that the hesitation would come from, fatigue. And there was a nice move off the top.
Wait a minute.
Look at this.
Raylan's getting involved.
Wow.
Man, that's something.
Raylan wants it that bad for Jay Morgan that she would get involved. And look at A2J taking exception.
Getting in her face there.
What did he just mouth off to her?
Do we really want to know at this point? I mean.
I don't think I do, but look at this. Jay Morgan. That brought him enough time to reverse that maneuver.
And it did.
He's back in the swing of things. And now what do we have? Slowly, Jay Morgan lifts up the weight of A2J, sits him on the top here.
Oh,
We saw this not work out earlier. Now look at this. It's not working out now in this matchup.
Hello. No, and down.
A2J wearing the crimson mask, and so is Jay Morgan.
Yeah, both of these guys are, right? Oh, wait a second. Check it out. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
He caught
kick.
him flush.
Now, I think I could probably answer the thing about the hesitation as well. We do know that both of these guys are decorated athletes, decorated competitors. We both know these two guys got some insane willpower. So it's a mix of probably fatigue and questioning what the heck do I got to do to put the dude down.
Very much so.
Now,
Very much so.
Now they've gotten comfortable. I think we're been past the feeling out phase, but I think now these two guys are getting a little bit
Look at
comfortable.
this. I think that there was a little bit of hesitation just then. If Morgan was just able to lock in with what he decided to do, but look at this. He got a second chance, slams down A2J.
Both of these guys are kind of starting to. They can sense that the gas tank of each other is starting to drain. So the question is, who's gonna run out first? And I'm excited to sit here until we find out.
Absolutely.
Oh,
You have to wonder,
God.
oh my gosh, has the cardio with Jay Morgan and Raylan been working out for him? We're going to find out right here tonight.
True. I mean, he didn't do bad in the Ultimate Mission Battle Royal. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see if it can carry over here. Oh, man.
Oh. Step to the side.
I step in like, nah, bro, we good.
Oh.
I have to get it in once every show.
Oh, we love it. We absolutely love it.
Did it?
Oh,
God, these
and
two
down
guys
he
are
goes.
bringing it. These two guys are absolutely bringing it. I'm loving this.
Well, that's a perfect opportunity for a cover right there. And instead, Morgan decided to taunt.
Yep, yeah, true. I mean, this is probably the highest. This is probably the highest stake match both of these guys have been in. Oh man, Jay Morgan. It's been a long time since he had a shot at the World Championship. And A2J, hey, this is really his first. If he wins this match, he'll have his first. So I can see he finally hits it. Certainly enough, though, he finally hits it. Isn't it gonna work though?
The two.
No. Oh my God. Wow. A2J
And look at
probably
the frustration and fatigue in the body language of A2J.
A2J looking to wrap it up and go to Warzone. Misses the code breaker. Morgan got him on the neck. Cashing out.
Oh!
Cashing out. Two.
That has to be
And
it.
Morgan going
And
to
Jay
Morgan.
Morgan does it.
Jay
Morgan does it.
He's going to
Oh
AOA
my
Warzone.
gosh.
Congratulations. Tonight was Morgan Simon indeed. Both of these two guys brought it till the gas tank was running on empty. And I'm impressed here. That was something else here. I'm impressed with that.
That was absolutely stellar. Both of these two showed how bad they wanted it. As we take a look at the highlights from this matchup,
Right.
there was ups and downs from both of them. And there were times that I didn't think that Morgan was going to be able to pull it out. But it was anybody's ball game, and they just now both showed you the heart that they possess and the will to become champion.
And Morgan has that golden opportunity at AOA Warzone. It will be him versus Darren for the AOA
Look at that
World
wound.
Championship.
Oh my gosh, just leaked down the face.
Oh, wait, speaking of the world champion. Making the way down to the ring. Morgan is still in the ring. I don't know what this is about. Okay. Now what? Gets in the ring. Is that, oh, come on!
Oh, come on!
Come on, dog!
This is absolutely not less necessary.
Morgan has went to this grueling match with A2J. Oh! Okay. All right, Morgan, come on. Fight back in this thing.
Get him, Morgan.
Oh, come on. He was...
It's just like you said. He was just in a grueling contest.
Oh, gosh. Look at this.
Oh, my.
The repeated shots
What
in
has
the
happened
ribs.
to Darren?
He's trying to cause him some internal bleeding here.
That's going to cost him internal bleeding. Look at this.
This is hard to watch.
What's going on?
What has become of Darren Talton? That's what I want to know.
That's what I want to know too. I'm pretty sure everybody wants to know that. I mean, we saw what he said to his brother. I mean, he got X Attack in here now. They're not in the building, I hope. But now we're seeing this.
I said earlier that, you know, a lot of things that he does and says, although we might not agree with it, you know, he's been right. But this absolutely is not right.
You know, bloody, beaten down, worn down Jay Morgan. I
bet you're very proud of yourself.
You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You just embarrassed his brother, like, right out here earlier. And to be fair, some of the things Darren said was correct. But some of it, it's like, come on now, for real? This is world title has gotten to his head. Oh my God.
My gosh, come on.
Elbow through the
If
table.
you were wondering where Darren stands, you're saying it right now.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh boy. Oh gosh, his head in the corner of the... Ouch. Okay. I was saying some of Darren's letting his world title get to his head. Let his world title get to his head. You gotta be kidding me.
And that's how we're going to go off the air.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for this episode.
That's disgusting.
That's it for this episode. If you can, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the other videos and streams on the channel. Spread the word. Spread the word about the channel. Gorgon, you want to say anything?
I'm just absolutely disgusted in Darren Talton. But, you know, thank you, J&W Boss and Z Ice, and to all the great folks here at AOA for allowing me to once again join you here.
I agree. This is sickening, but your boss will holler at you guys later. Come on.